not going to get to taste that.
Can you taste it?
I drank it all.
There's still bottles at our place. Next time I'm over, I should bring one and split it with you.
You know, I don't like crows wearing face masks, though.
Girlfriend said the same thing.
She's seen the picture of the IB crow, you know, with a face mask and hand sanitizer like I have, and it traumatized me.
No, I don't think she did. It's like, was it before that, like that existed and had the mask because it's a doctor, or was it a sign of the times?
It's a sign of the times, I thought. I mean, hey everyone, it's RockMan.
Ratmus and Sadie, who's hungry?
You better sit down and
Shut up! Shut your mouths. Everyone needs to shut up.
Time to continue.
Time to continue from wherever the hell we were in this quote-unquote wonderful game.
Do you want to slumber?
The village of the Mista Satan! So what the hell are you supposed to do here?
Supposed to talk to every fucking Saturn, yeah. Like we say.
Which you did, and they told you something about something of like where you're supposed to go for a boss or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, it's El Rocho.
Well, does he think a boy and girl should kiss on the first date, though?
Yes, he does, and that means he's a horrible person.
Yes, sir.
This guy says, you have $380. We trade secret turd. So boring. Do you have $1,780? We trade horn of life.
Does it make you horny, baby? Hey, lizard, how's it going?
How are your scales doing? Do we have a horn of life? Yeah, we have one already, so... Let's just keep moving forward.
We're supposed to like fight Master Belch or something. Hey,
Shakespeare, so Turkey Belch.
hey, Quack, how's it going?
Send a postcard. $3. Whoa. You're only 3 hours into it, right? What are you doing up here?
At some point, I'm going to watch the original theatrical cut of Justice League because I only saw it once in the theater, and then I'm going to watch the Snyder cut, and then I'll talk to DK about it because I'm sure he's going to do one of his podcasts about it.
Who are you talking to? No new records here. These stupid ladders to nothing. Did I go all through this shit?
Who knows?
And it's wonderful.
I'm sure it's totally wonderful. No spoilers. Where the hell's Doom?
These trash cans, I don't know where to go without Doom. Once upon a time, many snowings.
The hell's like I'm rubbing my forehead and it feels like my skin is all dry and dead and why is Nessa's shirt like that?
Like I say, do you want me to open my ding ding on you? I'm an adult.
Why is it like what?
It's a weird shirt. I don't know. His mom forgot to add the fabric softener or something.
Are you insulting the wonderful graphics of the Super Nintendo?
Let's see. What's this?
It Did you know that Ness is a character sprite in the Link to the Past randomizer? But you know what else is steamed hams?
Whoa.
It's like a body with a steamed ham as the head. It's called steamed hams.
Apparently, this is where you go to use the phone up here.
Yeah, did you see that the last stream when you saved your?
I didn't realize.
I don't know, Quack. I don't know. Whoa. Are you torrenting the Snyder Cut while simultaneously watching it somehow?
Okay, I don't know where to go now. One guy said something about like behind the falls, but
Yeah, you're supposed to go there and like wait for 3 minutes.
and then cry.
Well, I mean, I have an iPhone. Should I go into one of my text messages and see if I can like it? Let's see. Okay, so like, yeah, like, I have a text message from Ratmus from the other day that says "come upstairs." If I click on it and hold it, in other words, if I put my finger on it and hold it for a second, then a bunch of options comes up, like a heart, a thumbs up, a thumbs down, also like links that say reply, copy, or more options. So I'll give this text message a like, Ratmus.
Okay.
Did anything come up saying I liked your text message?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. If you just press and hold it for a second, then options come up like that. So Ratmus texted me yesterday saying come upstairs, and I texted him back, Alex. What I was trying to text was the word Apex, because I was playing Apex Legends at the time and could not come upstairs, but it fucking auto-corrected Apex to Alex. I think you can like, people's Discord messages too.
Yeah.
Mom washes kid's computer, tech support catastrophe ensues.
Why don't you scrub the data? Okay, so this is the waterfall.
No.
There's nothing like that.
Clearly there is, you just don't know where.
I got to the Salmon Village. What does it say to do here?
After a pleasant stopover in Saturn Valley, set your sights on the spectacular Grapefruit Falls at the north end of the Long Lake. Visitors can actually walk beneath the cascade.
Okay, so maybe I leave this.
See this map? There's the falls. How do you get to this area?
Okay, so it's not in this area. We'll tell Rocho.
Yes.
Just your phone's last 10 votes in chat, everybody. It's now level 20. Everybody pile on, damn it. Bundle of fire, flash. Can't tame a zombie apparently. Gator looks like a Pokemon. So how's everyone in chat doing?
Swimmingly.
Goku and his friends. Okay, here's the waterfall. Oh shit!
Shit, indeed.
See scrubby bubbles. So stand behind it for 3 minutes.
Apparently.
3 minutes of plate.
Alright, Ratmus, talk to chat for 3 minutes. Tell him that joke you know.
Right, so, you know, a rabbi, a frickin' priest, and a monk walk into a bar and
Whoa,
shit.
whoa! I wasn't, being serious. You can't say that on Twitch. You can't say anything offensive.
Oh. So he's looking at me. He's hungry. Drinking some coffee here.
The hot coffee mod, you can't do that on Twitch also.
I never turned down papers. I remember the frickin', coffee mod bullshit. Like, that was stupid.
Are you calling Hillary Clinton stupid?
Well, if she was bitching about that, then yes,
She most certainly was bitching about that in front of Congress, saying that the people who made Grand Theft Auto were fucking children up by, putting out a game with such a thing in it.
Like the same like Joe Lieberman or whatever who
Thought Night Trap was about, attacking girls.
Yeah, like
Hey Duke, how's it going? Yeah, as much as I might like some politicians' politics, but we can't talk politics here at all because that's illegal. Anyone who, hates video games or is stupid about video games or wants to censor video games in any way is a fucking moron.
well, it's partly that for me, but like the fact that they're just like so like outrageously wrong. That's like someone being upset at doctors because like they, all they do is, dump freaking horrible chemicals on patients all day. It's like that's not what a doctor does. This doctor just, took this poor 2-year-old and just dumped a thing of Drano on their head and said he's cured. Like,
Can I be upset at doctors though for not healing me? Because I want to.
you're fucked.
My doctor is supposed to fucking call me today. He could call at any time, or maybe he'll just, dump Drano on me and ignore me. It's hump day. Woot woot.
So start humping.
So get humping.
The castle humping. So you lean behind you.
Thankfully Hopefully she's, sleeping instead of humping.
It's kind of muddy out there. I took her out for a little bit, but
Did you clean up all the mud?
not enough.
Did you clean up my bathroom that you painted wonderfully?
Not enough.
What else does Dad want you to paint?
Oh,
Oh, I guess it was 3 minutes.
playtime. Like the garage in it. Whoa. It's like a Mayan spaceship, and I should know, right?
Sure.
Did you bring some fly honeys? Well, with Zorak. Did I say yes?
How should I know?
They asked if I'm a god, so drop it.
It says you can find some magic butterflies in a certain room. You'll be facing enemies called Mr. Floppy.
Whoa.
But that'd mean Mr. Foppy.
Mr. Fabby.
One shot of a side power like fire or rockin' will wipe them up.
Not out, but up. Yes.
Okay, so you're on the upper level. There will be a room that will take you to
Funk it down.
some other room that takes you to some other room.
There's a ladder going down. I went to the right.
Oh, okay, that'll take you to like a treasure room to the right, and then if you go down, you might eventually get to another treasure room with 2 things in it, and then eventually, if you go to the left, you'll go to a magic butterfly room, and then another room with some green goo on the floor in front of it will eventually lead you to the boss, perhaps.
Everyone's catching cold.
Don't cappy that fappy. Coffee break.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just that easy.
Yeah.
Jeff the singer.
The trash can. Let's see here, some used needles. Smile, it's a bomb.
Sure, there's a bomb. Some funny joke, man.
Graphics.
I believe it's pronounced Waffix. Go down that ladder, will lead you to a treasure room.
Fuck you guys.
Do you want that wonderful experience? Whoa!
There's some experience for you.
Just need some more weird opponents.
Yeah, right.
These guys aren't weird. I don't know what weird is, clearly. I'd like to be playing this game with the super advantage. Return to the dust of the earth. Whoa.
Keep running. Yep. Some powers can, cure the common cold. Thank you, capsule. Broken laser.
Up his IQ and sleep and he'll fix it, right?
So now he's got that. Let's kill these fuzz bugs.
There's this top topic on Game Facts of somebody watching 24 for the first time, and when that presidential plane crashed, he didn't make any mention of Secretary Floppy, because that's just something we made up, sadly.
Yes.
Doesn't really give a lot of XP. Seems like it. I asked DK, will I need to watch the Snyder Cut before I can listen to your next podcast? And his answer was, yeah, unfortunately. What do you mean, unfortunately? Is it really that bad? Doom has a bajillion things to do, and one of those things
Watch EarthBound.
is to backseat Ratmus and tell him what to do, because, yeah.
What the fuck I'm doing with myself.
Ratmus would be lost, in a fucking, Ratmus once got lost in his own museum, if you know what I mean.
Spoilers, got a museum.
Did you know Ratmus has his own museum? Yes, we had to consult the wonderful strategy guide.
Wait there for 3 minutes.
Wait there for 3 minutes while we talk to Chad about offensive things. So for those of you who did not see last night, Doom beat Yakuza Kiwami 2. The final boss was insane because, the person he thought was the final boss, he defeated him, and then, 6 other people came out and said, no, I'm the real final boss. But then, the guy he defeated in the first place got up and then, became the real final boss.
Final boss inside of all of us.
Total spoilers. But then there was a bomb, and, Kiryu was, just gonna lay there and die, and the bomb blew up, and then the credits rolled. And they were like, what the hell's going on here? Well, spoilers, you'll have to see it for yourself or something. What was my point? I don't know if I was... Oh, the point was that, sometime in the future, in a couple weeks, that Doom might be streaming some shorter games like Hollow Knight or something. And Fez, totally. Except probably not.
Point isn't weird enough.
You want to stream Fez, Ratmus?
Not really.
Exactly.
I want to stream Fez 2. How about that?
Sadly, there is no Fez 2.
Okay, that's...
So, chat, guess what we got for lunch and dinner? The answer is White Castles. A quesadilla? No, it was not a quesadilla. Hello, Requiem Spectre. How's it going? My brother Ratmus is playing the game. The last time we went to Taco Bell, I tried to get a quesarito, but they only have quesalupas now for some reason. I did get... I like getting chicken ring sandwiches, which is basically chicken rings with cheese on a bun. You know who said, I need a quesadilla? It was the character that Weird Al played during the song Taco Grande.
I thought that was himself.
Did I mention this on stream last night? But Portillo's now has a spicy chicken sandwich. Yeah, I think I mentioned that. Did you know that, Ratmus? Did Dad send you that email?
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to try that.
Yes.
Speaking of, you bought me that hot Jardinero a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get that?
I think that was at Aldi.
Okay, like next time you go to Aldi, you can get another bottle of that because I think I'm down to the end of that and like it's getting gross at the bottom. So.
B/Blake was once like you, dude. They took an arrow to the knee.
There's 2 in California, but they're nowhere near Doom. You know, they need to make more closer to Doom. Or Doom needs to move to Arizona where they're giving out vaccines like candy.
They're giving it out burger like candy.
They're giving out Portillo's like it was Portillo's. But yeah, in case you didn't know, this is Ratmus' first time playing EarthBound to completion. This is an actual cartridge on an actual Super Nintendo. I have the strategy guide here. Ratmus bought this for $5 back in 1996 from Best Buy or something like that.
Yes. Can I use a thing to get Denny's PP back, Doom? I think I'm close to the boss.
Did you find the magic butterfly room?
Yeah, and I stupidly put it on auto battle and it had him curing Kate and then her getting, sick again.
Wonderful. Let's see. It says there's more treasures in here, but I can't.
Well, I'm in a treasure room right now.
Okay, but I just can't find this on the map. Yeah, this should be a vital capsule, HP sucker, and calorie stick. Oh, okay, there it is. There's the third treasure room. Okay, somehow I missed this earlier. You won't need any resources for the boss. You can just toss the jar of fly honeys at him and he won't be able to do anything.
Okay.
HP sucker is a Jeff tool. Okay, so yeah, eventually you'll continue on, like I said, and you'll get to like puddles of puke or something, and that means that you're getting close to the boss or something. Use that IQ capsule on Jeff. I thought you already did that.
I did not. Should I do that, Doom?
That's what he said, yeah.
Okay. Nice. HP sucker.
Does it suck HP?
Does it suck? What does the protein drink do?
Just look in the back of the guide and see. Protein drink. HP 84. Does that mean that it restores 84 HP? What does it say about the HP sucker? Used only by Jeff, takes an enemy's HP and adds it to Jeff's. Brrr. What are you crying for?
Can we run away?
But they're too busy crying. So how much was this T-Rex bat that you grinded for? 698. There's a weapon.
Crap.
Stop sucking, Ratmus. There's a weapon called the Casey Bat. Lots of power, but you'll whiff most of the time.
Does the Horn of Life work?
Makes you horny, baby.
Okay.
Bag of Dragonite. Isn't that a Pokemon?
Bag of Pokemon. Game.
It says jar of fly honey. Use against Belch to keep him from attacking. There's a holy fry pan. How did, Nintendo of America get away with that when they had to change holy to pearl in FF6?
Yes.
It should be called the pearl fry pan. Is that like the holy hand grenade? Doctor still hasn't called me.
Said something nasty about your mama.
He said, yo mama.
Yes.
Fish Waffle is streaming of all people. It's a great screen cap from AVGN.
Yes. Good work, Kevin.
I've run out of things to say.
Think of something nice to say right now.
If I can't think of something nice to say, then I shouldn't say anything at all.
Yes. Frickin' die, you stupid bastard. Oh, God.
These guys are clearly a pain.
Yeah, well, run away?
Couldn't possibly run away. Alright, so PP is psi points, not prestige points.
We just want to order some hamburgers. I feel like, which is an expression you say when you're just trying to, you know, get something, make your life a little bit better, and you're just dealing with a bunch of bullshit.
In other words, your life 24/7.
Yes. Stop killing Jeff, the singer.
You know, Jeff, the lizard. What is that mystical weird icon to the right of everyone's names? It kind of looks like a Sheikah symbol to me.
They killed someone in prison. That's like the status they've been afflicted with.
Oh, which status is that?
Crying. Yeah, eye crying. Tears of a clown.
Oh, I did. When it said that your party was crying, I just thought that was a metaphor. I didn't realize that was an actual status ailment. Okay, what is the icon that Kate and Jeff have? What status is that now?
Like stink eye or something?
Stank breath? They got pink eye? I see the zizzes. How should Ratmus get out of this? We need to get to the frickin' boss already. They tried to leave Jeff's body behind?
Some of these fucking bombs on me.
How much fucking HP do these assholes have? Are these slimy little pigs? Because it says slimy little pile in the game, but the strategy guide says slimy little pig.
Cocky little freak!
These mounds of muck emit a toxic stink that can blind even the most rugged hero. Use Psi Fire, 616 HP. A strategy guide that has typos? It's clearly unheard of. Wait, so it also says zombie processor, but then it says this possession ghost. Is it supposed to be the zombie possessor? Is that another typo? Literally says zombie I keep saying possessor, but it's Processor. So do you not have enough like psi to use fire?
Yeah, I don't have any psi magic now.
And you don't have any way to refill that?
I used an item that was supposed to refill some, and it didn't do any.
So you're fucked, basically. Doom says Kate can use magnet.
Whoops. Yeah, I forgot about that. I used it on the enemy? What the fuck?
They don't have any dignity either. Yeah, this says that all of them have 0 PP.
Take that, you fucker. Holy shit. Now we have to leave and come back, don't we?
Get attacked by something else.
Can you not run from these assholes?
I don't know, but Doom said running away in general hardly ever works.
It's probably getting out of this fucking room is...
Like, is Ratmus close to the boss? Because of, the boss shouldn't be a problem if he can't attack, right?
Yeah.
You're assuming that I know how to read this map.
She's got, you said they're weak to fire?
Yeah. Unless the guide's wrong. I mean, I think he is, but then I don't know how to get out of this fucking place.
Have anything to suck. I think if I die, it'd be easier just because I can, you know, you don't lose your experience.
This is fucking stupid.
Just gonna kill myself.
She wasted 45 minutes of my time, in other words.
Well, I still keep experience and everything. The only thing I lose is any cash I had on me, which if I had any wasn't very much.
Doom said this was a good game.
Good. Fucking dead. Like, it's just fucking terrible. Okay, so. This was the doctor's. Alright, we're all healed up. Save. I mean, that, like, running away being so terrible is stupid.
The fact that, you know, more enemies can just join the fight is completely unfair bullshit.
Well, like, you saw that one, you know, battle I finally did. I got like 8,000 experience.
Oh, Roadshow hype.
Rojo became tame.
In other words, he kissed on the first date.
Yes. Totally need a fourth party member. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, I'll go back. I'd run, but what's the point? Always something. The next week I'm supposed to go and visit my girlfriend's family.
I'm just going to tell everyone that when you got to the boss and Doom was here.
Okay, now we're all good. We'll save again, because why not?
There was a Star Trek Generations game.
Whoa. Video game?
Yeah. Huh. It was like a Windows PC or something. Never heard of it.
That's why, because it's on Windows PC.
Here's a person's topic. Which one of these sci-fi shows should I watch next? Star Trek The Next Generation, Firefly, Stranger Things, Babylon 5. How about all of the above?
At the same time.
Now you're talking.
The Gator Gang. See you, babe. Yeah, I basically have to really conserve that shit because fuck those guys.
So yeah, if you like RockMan and Ratmus Earthbound, Ratmus, what's the bad news for next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone visiting my girlfriend's family with her. So,
Will you be back here 2 weeks from today streaming this?
hopefully.
But don't worry, RockMan and Ratmus fans. Instead of seeing a live Earthbound stream next week, I'm going to show a rerun vodcast of an old RockMan and Ratmus stream next week. How does that sound? Well, you're getting it anyways.
Do these guys have anything? Guess they do. Snapping and a cracking. What's next? Especially yep. It's getting so much smarter.
Yep.
Smashed. That's how old we should be.
This person says, I want to watch an 80s show that is 80s AF, and people are giving stupid answers. How about the A-Team? Do you think of a better show that's 80s AF than that?
Parker Lewis.
Parker Lewis is, romanticizing the 80s from a, 1990 perspective, whereas the A-Team just is.
Kill him.
Oh.
It's your doc.
Hello?
No, I haven't looked at that. Now you love, America Sings, right? You remember that? Okay. Thank you. Everything's fine.
we were saying earlier about doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that wasn't even my doctor. Apparently he is too good to have time to talk to me about my horrible fucking pain. That was just his nurse that he sent as an errand person to tell me, like, they sent me a goddamn email saying that I should schedule an MRI. It's like, yeah, that's great, but how does that help my fucking pain, you idiot?
That's great, but fuck you.
I'm like half dead just from lack of sleep alone.
I'm just half dead. Stop hitting the Jeff. That doesn't sound good, Quack. Sorry to hear that. Is this asshole in here? Yep, that looks like him. Bjork. Stop farting. So the trick is to just use the fly honeys.
Yes, it does.
So just keep using it. Lost his mind when he heard the phrase fly honeys.
Alright, well, I should probably BRB and go schedule an MRI or try to.
Okay, Stu. Yeah. Just that easy, kids. Was it an even fight? Suffer Spanky? What? Doing. Good for you. Barf, pee, poop, murr. It will barf your body. Shit, we took some, psychedelic drugs. Is it hot? What's up, big girl? Do you remember how long and winding the journey began when someone was pounding on your door? Yeah, that was a pokey, the worst person in existence. Knocked on your door that fateful night, drunk out of his fucking mind. On your way, you walked, you thought, you fought, you frickin' died the first enemy because of a bunch of bullshit. Yet through all this, you never once lost your courage of playing this fucking game. You have grown steadily stronger. Even though your dog said, fuck this shit, I'm out, never really joined the party, you've got a wonderful friend named Kate and a guy named Jeff. You are no longer alone in your adventure. Katie is steadfast and kind of pretty even, and always by your side, oh yeah. And Jeff is, well, Jeff. He's timid, but he's smart. He drinks stuff to make his IQ go up. And Denny, as you know by now, is not a regular man. He's a young man. A bold man who enjoys the bold flavor of this Boss coffee over here. Seriously, what the fuck is up with this shit? The journey from this point on will be long. It will be more difficult than anything. There'll be more motherfuckers who will stop you from hitting them and calling for help and not letting you escape because that's a bunch of bull crap. You know, guess which side wins? The fans. Do you know who has faith in good? I don't. So who gives a shit? One thing you must never lose is courage. There's a Triforce of courage, but it's not this game. Maybe if this was, some crossover with Subspace and Emissaries and people not talking. But anyway, you have a great sense of humor. You work through the situations and you're 10 years old, your dad's a cell phone, your sister's 12 and got a freaking part-time job, your mom just keeps cleaning shit. What the fuck is up with your life? When you have finished this cup of coffee, you will, have to come down from this psychedelic high, proceed to the big city of Forside and do a wonderful smash battle. Just kidding, who gives a shit? This is a wonderful break time. Wish I had some Boss coffee. Danny, by the way, this was laced with frickin' peyote. Just drank a whole buttload of caffeine and peyote, you damn 10-year-old little bastard. I'm gonna wake up in a field of Mr. Saturn's naked, except in the American version, then you're gonna be in your pajamas. Wow, chicka wow. As I did not expect that. Longer ladder, go to hot springs. Oh shit. I think we named him Jay after myself. I've got a photographic memory. Bring back fondest memories of drinking coffee and having a frickin', psychedelic trip. Dang. It's a Rocky 3 reference. Okay, there's a bunch of bullshit in here. Don't worry, I'll run away. I mean, just kidding. The hell is that thing? You have to talk that dumb shit, don't you? You just have to go to that asshole guy. Is he even close? Probably not. that, then but if I had, the highest level of cure, it's crazy. This is my dad. Those levels. Should probably buy some stuff too, right? Let's check the goods. Life cup of noodles. Slime generator. Who's got that Cheetos HP sucker? Okay. Give. So like the pack of gum, the slime generator, do I still need that shit? Let's see. Should I just drop it? Because, yeah, it's all about that monkey. But I didn't chew it, asshole. Maybe I can sell it. Send someone right over. Where's this bozo? How'd you get up here? Do I still need the backstage pass? Rust promoter. What about the jar of fly honey? Okay, so I'll do that. Let's get that shit out of here. Alright, now go up this way. Good luck with all the bullshit. I'll try. What? It's crazy. Some people like it like that. What? Yeah, there's... At least that happened. Mushroom. You missed some wonderful coffee.
Is everything wonderful here with the stream still?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to BRB for longer.
Whoa. Gaining levels. Ooh. Tomorrow I get to clean my frickin' toilets. Just really wish I could finish that frickin', light / fan in the bathroom, but the problem was I had to put it in like the box that goes in there differently because like the side of the box where it sits in, like there's a side for where it's supposed to vent the air out, and it's on a different side than it should be. So like I had to turn it around. I think that's why stuff didn't fit well in there, and the stupid springs to hold the front plastic thing on are stupid, so it wasn't fitting. So I might have to take everything out and redo it. So that just really pissed me off. But I wired the stuff in there and it works, and the painting's done. So there's that, right? Oh, that's good. My dad's been cleaning the hell out of this house, so he's wants to get rid of everything and won't take a freaking break with that, so That's just been a bit frustrating. Need some, cave phones. Coin of slumber. What the hell's that? Oh snap! You finally got here. Is there a trick to this, Doom? Big bottle rocket? Any other goods? This is a regular bottle rocket. It was just that easy, kids. Holy shit. Oh, baby. Almost Bon Jovi. Did that heal us? Tell me it healed us. We're getting hungry. The melody of the Milky Well. No problems in this Milky Well. Nice. Date posted for the 28th, so it's from the future. Doing some of that time travel? Or is it like you can't, cash it until at least then? Well, now we're getting all these fuckers. To quote Little Nicky, the butterflies. Well, you want to be, scared little bitch, huh? That guy wanted a piece of it. You want some? I will fuck you up, son. Frickin' ran noob. Power of defense down. AK dropping the pants. Jeff. Bird and bear. girlfriend's dad's not feeling well. Like, wasn't in a very good mood. Like, she talked to her mom and said that, like, he thinks he has shingles. And I'm like, what? AKA the cat's virus. But, he's got to go to the doctor before, we know if he has anything like that. Oh, Sadie. Do some spine. Because if you had the chicken pox, the shingles virus is already inside you. One of those stupid commercials. And I have had the chicken pox, so, oh god. Has anyone in chat not had them? I don't want to fight you guys, but you're in the fucking way, so. Hi, Sadie. Sadie says I want food. More food. You have any treats? Unfortunately, with my issues, is like I scratched a lot of my marks, so I got scars from that. Because I think I was about 8 when I had it. Can you guys frickin' move, please? Who got it first and gave it to the other sibling? Let's see, give me some food. You're bothering me. I'd rather feed you than deal with it. Go with it. I think Rock said that like the Mario 35 or whatever it is, like, end of the month it's going. So you got like a week left to play it. Say Kurt Loder loves the hot springs. I'm gonna assume he did. It's nothing like infecting, your family. Okay. Whoa. More walking. How'd you know that's what I wanted to do? Good old that. Ask my dad. Just use the wonderful map. Let's throw this Mr. Saturn into a goddamn ravine. So, Doom, I know you're excited for the return of Manifest, right? Don't you love it when like a show's been gone for so long you like don't remember what the fuck happened like on it last? I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I feel like that's what the whole show like basically became, to the point where first off, the show's over with, but like spoilers or not, like they made a reference to a character like in the last season from the first season, and it's like I don't even remember her. Because like that show, like they did a bunch of crazy like bullshit like every other season, so it's just kind of like, oh yeah, God, I remember when the show wasn't, rooted in insanity. shit, the gators. The gators. Oh. It's like you've never seen it before because now you're an adult. And all those, subtle things land. I mean, I definitely watched it as a kid. My girlfriend and I think, watched like 2 of the episodes. Stay the fuck away. Time to play some Banjo 3D, right, people? It's magnet the piss out of that shit. He wants more food. You want more food? Believe me, it's like I feel like I, need a drink after this frickin' week. I do have a small, bottle of sake. I got it when I went to Mitsuwa like a week or 2 ago. Whoa, sake dake. Yes, Sadie, I know you want love and attention. You want to say something to chat? She's like, I want my food, damn it. She wants me to fuck off. No, it might, it's a Junmai type, I believe, so there might be one similar to that, but not that specific one. Yeah, I would like to try one of those. I just been, not feeling like spending $40-something on, a bottle of sake. That's a good one. Is that the one that's filtered or not filtered? Because the non-filtered sake tastes weird to me. I'd say you lay down. Kate's level 30 now. I imagine I just love walking. Feel like a grandma at the mall. I'm getting my steps in. Yeah, exactly. And there's tons of frickin' interesting ones on there. And some of them are insanely expensive, $70-something, and fuck that. Occasionally they have sales, and you still have to pay for the shipping unless you buy 6 bottles, though. It's maybe. Let's see, heal her. Please sit back and relax. The show is about to begin. Whoa. Good with sushi. A lot of the ones I posted say what they go with, so sometimes sushi. I think the one that had tasty notes of earth and biscuits went good with sushi. What the fuck kind of tasty notes are those? Biscuits? Dirt.
I'm back. I assume things are going swimmingly.
It's a frickin' walking simulator.
I have at least 2 things to talk to you about in my bathroom before you leave. This keeps flying out of my chair.
You just put some fucking glue on there or some shit. Well, this place looks all, wonderful now. Peace and happiness.
Where the hell are we now?
We're in Banjo 3D town. We saved all the motherfucking kids. The leader of the monsters is gone. Buses can now go through. She asked me if I wanted to have a threesome. Some insecticide spray. This guy's pissing on a grave. Ace Ventura. Yes, Satan. Alrighty then.
I'm totally lost with this game, okay?
Gonna go through the desert to big city. Look at that map.
Did we get a character named Feces?
Not yet. It was our dad's nickname for me when I was a kid.
Slime generator, like from Ghostbusters 2?
Yes. Oh, we fixed the broken laser, everybody.
Yeah, I can't fucking get away, on the internet from that stupid Cinnamon Toast Crunch story that I don't want to know about and I don't want to read and I don't want to look at. And apparently Song loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch and I was like, don't look at why it's trending on Twitter.
Don't look at it, Marion.
Just don't look at why anything is trending on Twitter. Just don't look at Twitter, anymore at all because it's a
cesspool of vile nonsense.
It's a hive of scum and villainy or whatever.
Is that for, what's her name?
Mostly dead, that's slightly alive.
Oops. Coin of slumber, is that a body thing?
I don't think there's a picture of me and Ratmus when we had chicken pox.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess he can't, so...
Yeah, I remember watching dinosaurs as a kid, but not, every episode, or, I don't know if, it was not a show that I sat down and watched every episode, every week after week. I maybe saw a little bit of it here and there, so I don't know what I remember and what I don't, or, I just remember very little about it, nothing about specific plots or episodes, except of what I heard, people discussing on the internet recently.
Popular band.
And yeah, it was a part of TGIF, I think, at least for a little while, because, they rotated shows out of there all the time.
Alright, so now we go to the dessert.
What about Jumanji Nigiri?
Well, we're talking minimum 10 Manjis. Finally, you can breathe outside. The guy's snorting heroin outdoors. I don't know why.
I'm the baby, gotta love me. Do the Urkel and, other
catchphrases.
Other catchphrases, 80s memes.
Let's do a home invasion. Taste
I mean, one of my favorite shows from that time period was Perfect Strangers, and I probably watched a lot of Perfect Strangers back in the day. But it wasn't until I finally was able to get the DVDs of the show that I watched the entire series. Another show that I loved from that time was Growing Pains. I don't have that show on DVD. I've never rewatched it, so I've never seen every episode or anything like that. I do have some episodes of Growing Pains on VHS. I remember certain specific ones that I liked. I also watched a lot of Full House, but that was more like a product of the time, and that's one that I don't think I would want to watch again. I think Full House like only worked when you were a kid at that time, or whatever. Like, I don't know if that holds up. Yeah, like it wasn't I wasn't so big into Full House where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch Fuller House. I was like, no thanks. I don't like. I think it was fine in that time period, and I don't need to experience that again.
What does the Queen of Slumber even do?
Queen of the Harpies?
Yes. Here with the okay.
Yeah. There's freaking so much to this game. Seems like we've hardly made any progress.
Exactly.
Look at this bitch.
Whoa, she's real.
Yeah. 3 out of 8 melodies. That means we're totally 3/8 done. Somehow I doubt that. It's like, Doom, before you started playing Yakuza Kiwami 2, I looked up that website, howlongtobeat.com, how long to beat Yakuza Kiwami 2. And I think it was estimating 32 hours. And you're like, 80? But I mean, I guess you basically 100%ed it, so like... No, because it says main story only, 18 and a half. Main and extras, 35 hours. Completionist, 74. So I guess I was thinking like, well, Doom doesn't really complete 100% of these games, maybe just main and extras would be closer. So I thought it was going to be closer to 35 hours, which is like lower than Kiwami 1 and 0, I think.
I see. Let's see.
No, what did it say for Kiwami 1? Like... No, I guess, well... It's kind of the same for Kiwami 1. But yeah, I mean, basically 97% complete is basically close to 100%, so yeah.
For sure.
Let's look at how long to beat EarthBound.
Running an Anon.
See, EarthBound says main story 28, main and extras 32, completion is 37 hours.
Dude's just cruising for a bruising. Stuck right here in the middle.
And how long has Ratmus played? Like maybe 9 hours? We have not dropped any frames. We'll have to find a way around the traffic jam.
So go back.
Traffic jam! I moved 1 inch from this here spot, which is a character that he played in the song Traffic Jam.
What do you want, Mr. T?
Don't talk too loud, fool.
He's got bombs, bottle rockets, and zip guns. Rust promoter.
Is this in Dusty Dunes Desert?
Yeah.
Because there's, okay, yeah. Desert traffic snarled all day. It's got a picture of a guy who looks like Mario and then a bikini babe.
Let's go in here.
It's got a picture of a craps table for some reason. Does it? Suntan Tour, $180. Price includes lotion, towel, cool drink, and Zonker's Guide to Tanning. Call for reservations. 555 Sun with 2 N's.
Whoa, monkey.
Fucking monkeys.
I'm gonna bother this guy.
You just say Kiepa?
This guy's blocking this area because,
It's a traffic jam in a cave. The traveling kids came upon an unusual man living in a desert cave, and when they chatted with him, he gave them a yogurt dispenser. Did he give you that?
no. Oh, it's a wannabe Yoshi or some shit.
What shit, alright.
Go to Malchester.
That won't happen. Tomorrow's newspaper lied to me. Although the kids don't have an immediate use for the machine, they gratefully accepted it anyways.
Yeah.
Trying to look for, a description of that enemy. A crested buka. This oddly looking beast from the Dusty Dunes desert presents a serious threat. Use him.
Well, scorpion on steroids.
That's a skelpion.
On steroids?
A skeleton scorpion on steroids, yes. They can't abide by Psy Thunder or Freeze.
Whoa.
The crested buka, which is that stupid yellow dinosaur, says use hypnosis to slow it down.
What about fire and freeze?
Something from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
No.
How come Lizard, doesn't put beards on emotes, more often like this? Because Lizard loves beards. Right?
Yes. Suck the poison out.
What about the bearded Wizrobe?
Fear the lizard Moby.
What about rare early Moby?
Oh, it's the best.
There's just sweat flying everywhere.
Being out here makes you heat stroking. These people are just planking.
They're tanning, okay, and they're getting cancer. Oh, stop staring at her tan lines. Or were you staring at the dude's tan lines?
Whoa, scat. I'm gonna be in her sun. I'm gonna scat.
They'll be dead in a week, okay? It said there were random presents out here in the desert. Is this a dungeon? What's the goal here? Are we trying to get to Fourside?
I guess so. Desert monkeys.
There's a building marked H on the map. It looks like some sort of a shack. I don't know what the importance of it is. Okay, well, all the way to the right, lower right of this area, there's like a shack, an oasis, and a thing on the highway that says to Fourside. The shack is a free heal, Doom says.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's the shack.
This hole is great.
Oh, do we have a kids on site situation?
Yes.
Give Jeff that big bottle rocket. Give him some food. Just any food?
There's a skip sandwich.
It refers to him as the grizzled miner. He didn't look that old and grizzled to me. The gambler? Whoa, Setzer's in this game? Sesame seeds?
Just digging and digging. Past the duchy on the left-hand side.
Yes. Watch out. If you fight these round baddies when they're in the company of other enemies, they'll explode.
Good for them.
you help out a 49er?
Gonna lay down, pup.
No.
Alright, so go down in here. Play some Shovel Knight Adventures.
Doom's gonna play some Shovel Knight. I mean Hollow Knight. I mean, any game with the word knight in the title is basically the same, right?
It will be a dungeon.
Sadie wants to chew on the SNES cords.
Yes, she does. Jeff. The water buffalo you. Good girl.
A fucking buffalo. Bad buffalo.
Billzard buffalo.
Hey Ratmus, you got any money to blow? Remember when we used to, order food from Omaha Steaks back in the day?
Yes.
Have I ever seen a buffalo IRL? Only a stuffed one.
Buffalo Grove, yes.
I've had buffalo burgers, though. There are 3 Omaha Steak stores in your area. I didn't realize they had physical stores.
Interesting.
Have I had stuffed buffalo burgers? No, I don't think so. They have the meats.
And the cheeseburgers.
If we did buy stuff from Omaha Steaks, you would cook it in a cast iron, right?
Totally.
Oh, really, Quack? Steaks by cut, fillet mignon, as my mom would say. Holy shit!
It's expensive.
Butcher's cut filet mignons, $250. That's for 12 6-ounce of their highest quality, I guess.
Some guts.
They also have a private reserve, which is slightly cheaper at $200. $300 if purchased alone. But that's not slightly cheaper. But let's see how much is that per steak. Yeah, it's about $21 per 6-ounce filet mignon. And yeah, if you went to a restaurant and got a 6-ounce filet mignon for $21, that's a decent price for that. But yeah, just the fact that you have to buy them in bulk is, that's like, we can't afford such a thing. Flank steak. How much is their flank steak?
Expensive.
Let's see. A beef flank steak, 20 ounce. So how much ounces would two? That's like
32 is 2
okay. So that's a pound and something.
Double burger.
Yeah, I don't understand their pricing because sometimes it says like you have to buy more than them to get this price. And yeah, it's like everything they want you to buy in bulk, and it's like I just can't afford this. Like, can't I just buy a small amount of something? Like,
Some of the, like, they have some bundles of things.
I mean, I'm sure you could buy burger. We used to get burgers from them, and I'm sure the box of burgers is not too expensive. But if you want like real steaks or something, like it's gonna cost you the hell an arm and a leg.
Fuck.
Because like I'm trying to compare this to like what is it per pound, so like I can compare it to something like getting it at Maplewood Meats, but it's hard to even tell with the bulk buying,
Yeah.
So let's not even bother looking at that. Let me try to find their hamburgers.
We just want it worse and pain.
Gourmet burgers. Yeah, I mean, maybe if you went to the store, you could get them. I'm sure that's why they want to save money or something. Let's see. Let's see. They have steak burgers, gourmet burgers, private reserve Angus burgers, filet mignon burgers, premium ground beef, private reserved Wagyu burgers, or Wagyu. Or I guess the correct Japanese pronunciation would be Wagyu, but people Americanizing it just to seem to call it Wagyu beef. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Brisket burgers, filet mignon sliders. Oh. Pork and bacon, ground bison, ground beef sliders.
Let's see.
Turkey burgers. I don't know. Let's just see what their standard burger price would be. You can get 16 gourmet burgers for $60. Is that $3.75 a burger? Am I doing that math right? Yes, that is correct. So yeah, the price per unit is totally reasonable. It's just the suckiness of with the shipping, they want you to buy in bulk. Filet mignon burgers. You can get 8 filet mignon burgers for $40. That's pretty reasonable.
Am I going the right way?
No.
I went all the way right and there wasn't anything.
There's supposed to be. Or look at the map. I gotta go.
H.
Hello?
I'm heading back that way. Yes. Maybe there's a way to. I'll check that out. Okay, maybe I thought I couldn't go down there, but I can. Hey, girl, be nice. Picnic lunch. Everyone's leveling up. A bunch of these skip sandwich DXs, so. Stop hitting Jeff. This is worthless. It's aliens. Oh God.
That was your mother.
What'd she have to say?
I just want to tell her about my MRI that I'm getting next Monday.
Whoa.
And yeah, I have to make my phone ring that loud because there's something stupid going on with my phone where a lot of times, like, I'll get a message or something and the sound that it makes is so quiet or non-existent that I don't hear it and I miss the phone call or message. So that's why I turn it up so damn loud.
I didn't even realize I was homesick.
Wait, what's going on? Your Quack's wife got sick from the vaccine? That's not good. The filet mignon burgers.
Okay, here we go.
No, these none of these are bacon wrapped. Does it have any kind of description of this? Let's see. Yeah, apparently they literally take filet mignons and then grind them up. Or let's see. Our highly trained butchers trim filet mignons from the beef tenderloin. They take the filet trimmings and grind them into the beef that becomes these filet mignon burgers. Is what it says. Yeah, it's like that does sound kind of strange that they would like mutilate filet mignon by grinding it up into a burger, but I guess it's just trimmings that go to enhance the beef, if I'm reading this correctly. Like I don't think they're taking an entire nice steak and just ruining it by grinding it. At least I would hope not. I mean,
they're butchering it.
these are highly trained butchers, okay?
Receiving.
Yeah. Let's take an $85 filet and grind it into hot dogs. I mean, is that better or worse than cooking it well done?
Wait a minute, youngster.
They do have marinated salmon fillets, Lizard.
No spoilers. I say lay down.
I have never had Wagyu beef.
I have at the like tipping.
No, the filet mignons.
They like have. I think I told you about that like Asian place that it's kind of like the melting pot, but more of like Asian thing. Like they give you like sliced meats, like Wagyu beef, and like you dip them in various oils to cook them.
Oh yeah.
Well, a dinosaur museum.
I definitely have had well done hot dogs, aka totally burned. You know that happens at cookouts and
You
whatnot.
gonna learn something?
So 16 of these Wagyu beef burgers are $90. So again, let's do the math.
Whoa.
That's only $5.63 something cents per burger.
Huge.
Oh yeah, okay. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's not pure. Whoa. Blah 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 blah. Our Wagyu burgers are created from a blend of exceptionally marbled, genuine Wagyu steak trimmings. Genuine Wagyu crossed with real American Angus. So again, all it is trimmings of Wagyu steak mixed in with Angus beef. Subtle, complex taste and dense marbling for added juiciness. Ground from Wagyu beef aged at least 28 days. Yeah, I would assume. Let's see. The steaks are blah blah blah. We only use the meatiest trimmings from our line of private reserve Wagyu steaks to create our Wagyu burgers. Okay, so yeah, you could probably buy, just like the filet mignons, you could probably buy Wagyu steak and it would probably be hell of expensive. But these burgers are basically trimmings mixed with beef, which I'm sure is interesting, but it's maybe a little misleading. This does not go in this drawer. Alright, I'm going to stop reading about this because I think we get the ideas.
Just make yourself hungry.
Yes. I don't remember the specifics, but I think it's like, you know, for something to be champagne, it has to come from France, right? And for something to be Parmigiano Reggiano, it has to come from that area of Italy. And like for something to be Wagyu beef, it has to be that specific beef from that specific cow in Japan only. But, you know, like many things, there's like bastardized versions of it or something. Where it's like, well, we try to make it the same way as possible, but it's not the real thing. Like, is that what's... Okay.
Closed.
So then, what is Kobe beef? That's beef from Kobe, Japan, specifically.
Something like that, yeah.
Here's the cops. Excuse me, Sadie. Yeah, I'll steal one of those White Castle burgers that you have left over, right?
There's aliens. No problems here. Just playing strip solitaire. It's all business. Hello, babyface.
Did I hear somebody was playing strip solitaire over here?
Yes. Master Pokey, that asshole. Just want to know if your hips do lie.
Sadie's pissed that she didn't get any White Castles. Also, so is Doom.
These bastards. Friends with Master Pokey. Oops, I was almost going to beat you up, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
It'd be great if that line came from this game originally and no one knew.
This fat bastard. Ooh la la. My poor old friend.
Pig's butt?
Pork butts. Don't you recognize me? I'm your master.
That's a cult lizard.
Gave him political advice. Porky stormed the Capitol, let's just say.
Whoa.
Now these guys want to beat me up.
Are we in Forside yet?
Yep.
Rare statue of pure evil reported missing. UFO spotted over Forside. Dinosaurs reported in mysterious east. Complaints mount over butter-fingered couriers. Continuing complaints aimed at Escargot Express Incorporated may lead to a general boycott of the specialized delivery firm. Courier Don Yawn was indifferent to the accusations of his gratuitous carelessness. So I dropped a priceless package down a gopher hole. Hey, they should have insured it.
I know there's a Del Taco somewhere in Michigan.
I know there's a Del Taco by Doom's house. I prefer Taco Bell because it's the only Mexican restaurant I ever eat at. Now Doom just threw up in his mouth. Shut up. Wait, Taco Bell or Escargot? Probably both.
Private elevators.
Okay, let's see. Forside. Fast facts about Forside. Population 313,003. Average Rainfall 32 inches. Average income $59,000.
Average income 32 inches.
Major industries finance. Is that supposed to be like very rich? Parks 10. This is supposed to be like New York City or something, right?
New York City.
Yes, get a rope.
Alright, now where do I go?
Hell if I know where you even are. You're in Forsyth. Did you meet Pokey?
Yeah, and he's an asshole, except for knew that.
Did you buy a show ticket?
Where do you do that?
Well, if I know, that's what it says to do next. There's a picture of a hippie and it says the face of danger. Stay away from hippies, kids.
So the theater.
And by that you mean Rent the Musical would be cheap to see, right? See Topola Manager. Live at the Topola, or however the fuck you're supposed to pronounce it, the Runaway Guys with Venus.
Venus was her name. Should I buy that hint? It's probably worthless.
Quality acts like the Runaway Guys often find themselves the victims of unscrupulous managers and theater agents. This popular group first made the headlines in Tucson, where a theater manager was blackmailing the group. Now in Forsyth, the five find themselves in an even worse predicament. Instead of owing $10,000, they seem to be in debt for $1 million.
It's a lot of Buckminsts.
Don't buy the hint. Doom will give it to you for free.
Oh.
It may not be as easy for a good Samaritan to help them out this time. What if you found gold, though?
I've struck gold, motherfuckers. Thanks a lot. Got your ticket.
Okay, so like, buy the show ticket, you see the manager, talk to the Runaway Guys, and then I guess you might have to return to the desert and talk to that miner 69er about that dungeon that Doom was talking about in a hole, I think.
Get in the hole.
Wario's gold mine.
I should die in a horrible way, right?
If Lizard got a super fancy job, he would pay for Bryce to fly to New York to watch Les Mis with Lizard.
And then he'd ruin it. And he'd have some Wagyu burgers, right?
You could take Song also, because I don't want to see a Broadway play either, right?
I have seen Broadway plays with their dad.
Oh my god, I feel sorry for you. You remember that famous actor who, went to our high school and was in my class and was in your band, and he was voted most likely to be seen on Broadway, and I think didn't he end up in a Broadway play at one point?
He was part of like the chorus, but yeah, I don't know if he's done anything.
Probably he was in the chorus, and he probably never made it big, and he's probably doing what Bob Saget used to do, if you know what I mean, in these COVID times. Probably even before that.
Probably was in the Cats movie, okay?
That too, until they, shut it down and made it more politically correct, and then he hung himself in disgust.
Well, dropping bombshells.
Whoa, are they firing off pyrotechnics in their stage? Because that's dangerous and, can cause a fire.
I was reading something about that Who concert in Cincinnati that happened, when you were a baby.
All right, shut up. I better pay attention to this now. This is totally a rip-off of the Blues Brothers. Are they hovering? Just moving backwards, but it looked like they were hovering.
Or, sending into the heavens.
Lizard, shut the hell up.
Sounds like a waste of everybody's time.
You think that's a waste of time? Try shaving Wagyu beef trimmings into a burger. I'm rocking out over here to the Runaway Guys.
Chicken Elwood Blues. The Blues Brothers plus the Runaway Guys, basically.
Remember, this is what Japanese people, think of American culture or something.
double burger fries and all that nonsense.
Ratmus, do you remember how big the box for this game was when you bought it in 1996 in the bargain bin of Best Buy?
It wasn't in the bargain bin. It was on the lower shelf of like the row of things. I remember that.
Okay. But yeah, we don't have the box. I never saw it. But yeah, it had to be big enough to fit the strategy guide in it, right? Did it come with anything else besides the guide in the game, or was that it? That was it, right?
The instruction manual probably, but
I wonder if we have
this again.
I wonder if we have the instruction manual still.
So I went in there and left again. How do I skip this?
Oh God, you can't!
I'll just check my emails then.
I know I wanted to watch this show, but now I have to watch it twice.
Ooh, a Starbucks double star day tomorrow just for me.
Just for Ratmus. You're damn right I want a skip feature for this. For a lot of things.
I just want sprint shoes.
Sprint shoes. There's gold in them thar dunes, it says. And yes, that's how it spells it.
There's gold in them dar doom, aka its voice.
That's true. But this is actual cartridge, baby! Are we gonna get hit by, DMCA for the runaway guys?
John's gonna, get his lawyer.
I think it's more likely that Proton John, rather than hiring a lawyer, spent 6 years in law school to be his own lawyer.
Like, being your own lawyer is generally terrible from what I've heard.
That's what people say.
I guess if you are an actual lawyer, it shouldn't matter.
You would think, but no, it does matter, apparently. I think Balana said to the doctor, they say a doctor who operates on himself has a patak for a patient.
And he's like, I'm sorry, too zesty for you.
A little bit. There's definitely some cartridges where there has been some games where you put it in after a while and you're like, hey, that save file is gone that I know was there. Like, that happened in Final Fantasy VI and, a couple other games like...
Lufia has been terrible. I tried 2 different carts of that game and it's fucked up.
Yeah,
Get away!
I think our save data on Mario Kart 64 just spontaneously got erased, and so that's all gone.
Holy crap!
But strangely, things like the original NES Zeldas, I've never had a problem with those.
Whoa! What did you do to Jeff, you bitch? But I had to play that on an emulator because
Lufia?
Yeah, just because it kept fucking crashing. Alright, now I walk back to the desert. I guess that's south down there. Or do I have to talk to someone first?
I don't know. It said to talk to the manager and the runaway guys, but when you tried to go back in there, you saw the show again. I don't know, Doom. What exactly does he need to do or anything? Two games in one.
I think I did both of those, so...
Okay. So now you go back to that desert hole or something? Talk to the miner? 69er?
That guy just wants to pinch some kids' butts.
It was a different time.
Go to jail.
That's one of those, what do you call those? Bootleg NES games? That AVGN used to review, Bible games or whatever?
When EA, was a scrappy company and, made their own Genesis carts.
Remember when EA wasn't terrible?
Ratmus, the guy who invented that, made the 3DO, but he left EA and it turned terrible.
It's a great fucking link.
Magic Butt.
Oh, actually, we have that. That has a switch.
On the back of it to do something.
I'm
Probably.
pretty sure we have that. Let me check my games list. That must have been a pretty common one then, if we found it at a thrift store and you have it. Yeah, 4 Quattro Adventure is what I... Yeah, 4 Quattro Adventure. It's listed alphabetically first because it's the only NES game we have that starts with a number. I don't think we ever played it. I don't know why we have it. Do you remember where we got this?
I don't.
I don't remember either. I don't know when or where or why or how we even got it.
People are just chilling.
Besides that, the first NES game we have alphabetically is Abadox, The Deadly Inner War. Remember streaming that a couple years ago?
Probably just did it briefly, right?
It's like a shoot 'em up, kind of like Scat. We played it with the... I even have a picture of it. For some reason.
Hey, soldier.
Hey, soldier, how's it going?
How's that Luigi's Mansion? Whoa. This is a dungeon.
Hopefully you can beat this pretty big dungeon.
It's a pretty big wad. It's all because I gave him that shit.
Code 7 wad blow alert. Yeah, for some reason we were playing this on our retro, ridiculous clone NES with an actual NES Advantage because they had turbo and it was like a shoot 'em up game, and I was like, yeah, this is a cool picture. Check out my NES Advantage. We're playing Abadox, man.
This snake is thirsty.
With a turbo controller, I remember it was pretty decent of a shoot 'em up. Yeah, that was we got that at Mojo's, and that was RockMan and Ratmus, Wisconsin games a couple of years back. Yeah. All right. Yeah. See, this is a pretty big dungeon here.
Yes.
Wario's gold mine. There's 14 treasures. 5 giant moles have hampered the miner's excavations in the gold mine for too long. If you think you can help him, walk down into the mine and search out the mighty moles using the handy map shown above. Fortunately, you won't find many foes apart from the moles. Use Psi Flash against the moles.
Alright.
Exit mouse. The mines twist and turn as they burrow deep, blah blah blah, but you don't have to worry about getting lost in the depths if you bring an exit mouse with you. Is that like a warp stone? Right here.
Hold on.
I see, soldier.
Freezing.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of the joystick style, or the arcade sticks or joysticks, using that on an NES or a Super Nintendo. It was never something that I liked. But it had the turbo functionality or the automatic function.
Whoa. Take relax.
Relax. Welcome back, Lizard.
IQ capsule.
Alright, so is this something where you could kill some of the moles and then leave and go save?
Seems like it.
Yeah, because we're gonna be ending the stream in 35 minutes. Huh. Let me check here. I got a power glove that I've never used. We have an NES satellite, 4 zappers, 4 regular controllers. two NES advantages. We have something called an NES Max controller. That's definitely one of those weird third-party ones. I think my friend had that as a kid, and I was never really a big fan of that.
Alright, use the...
I do like, on the Super Nintendo, I like the ASCIiWare controller that has turbo and auto functionality on all buttons, which of course I played, Final Fantasy VI with that. I think we have a... Yeah, we have a power pad, too. And yeah, but we did not have a power pad as kids because we got the NES action set with the Zapper and Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. But I had a friend who lived down the street, the one that I used to beat Contra with that time, and he had the NES that came with the power pad back in the day. So he had Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, and Track and Field, and we did not. I guess we bought a power pad later from Mojo's or something. So I remember trying to play the power pad Track and Field at his house, maybe at another friend's house too, but I was never a big fan of that. Oh my god, like Lizard, I looked at my hair last night and it looked like it was almost 50% gray. And I'm like, but then like I put water in it and like it made everything look all dark brown again. But, like I think Ratmus like looked over at my hair. Does it look gray to you?
Not really.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe it was late at night. Maybe it was the light or something. Maybe it was dried out. But I think all this stress and back pain is, really taking a toll on me. I have never dyed my hair, no. When we were kids back in the day, we did not have an NES Advantage controller. But we did have, when we were kids back in the day, the Super NES Advantage, the Super Advantage for the Super Nintendo. We had that. Our two NES Advantages that we have now, we bought those at Mojo's. No, we never had a Super Scope, don't have one now. I don't remember any friends who had the Super Scope. The only time I remember touching and using a Super Scope was at like a demo thing in Toys R Us. Same thing with the TurboGrafx 16. I played a TurboGrafx 16 Bonk's Adventure at a display at Toys R Us. Huh. But never played it otherwise. Didn't know anyone who had it. The Zapper was better.
The hell is this?
Now, if I remember correctly, Ratmus, our cousin back in the day got a Power Glove for Christmas, and he had one. And then, like, years later, we asked him, like, hey, do you still have that Power Glove? And he was like, oh, no, I sold that years ago.
Yeah.
And so, like, we ended up buying a Power Glove, used from Mojo's. And, like, we never bothered to, like, set it up and try it, because I think you might need a CRT for it.
Yeah.
We basically bought it just to say we have one. It was not super expensive, I don't think, because...
that's why, okay.
See, he's about had enough of this shit.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And yeah, once again, for anyone who did not hear this, next Wednesday, Ratmus will be gone in Tennessee, so there will not be a RockMan and Ratmus EarthBound stream. Instead, I will do a rerun vodcast of an old RockMan and Ratmus stream for you guys to watch. So EarthBound will return in 2 weeks.
Why do they keep wanting to kill Jeff?
We have a CRT up in my bedroom in the corner. I basically just kept that just for playing Duck Hunt. So yeah. Like it's not that we don't have a CRT, I guess, but I never saw the point in trying out the Power Glove because it's fucking stupid anyways, right?
Yes.
Look at that crazy mole.
That doesn't sound good.
Sounds like Dad just dropped something down the stairs on purpose. It wasn't the commercials, so much as Lucas playing, Rad Racer and the Wizard with it, right?
It's so bad.
According to this, for the Xbox One, we have one wireless controller, two wired controllers, two Hyperkin 90s style controllers, one headset, and one LEGO Dimensions pad, which, spoilers, is at Song's house with all the other LEGO Dimensions stuff.
Ads. So, do that.
All right, now that Dad has woken up and come downstairs, I'm going to go talk to him about my MRI.
All right, bring Sadie with you.
What am I supposed to do with her? She'll want to go outside or something.
Yes.
I thought that was a bee, but it's a gigantic ant.
And B. So, do nothing. Apparently, he can still spy. That's what I've been doing in this game, with the stupid ATM machine lizard. Alright, so let's see. You got book of spray cans. So the HP sucker is like a constant usable thing, huh? Okay. Here's another mole. So he's like Edgar, right? Whoa. I can't recall my parents using an ATM very much when I was around them. Let's see, this takes me. Oops. Good girl. There's a super bomb there. Okay.
Can you, is there anything you can do about that tape that won't stay down?
I can put more tape on there.
Or any better solution?
I could,
Glue it down?
yeah.
Got a better answer? When I played this game the first time, I didn't know what an ATM... Did you know what an ATM machine was? An automatic teller machine? the only ATM that like me or my parents ever use is the one that's literally in the drive-through area of our bank. Like if you want to go to the ATM, like you can go like right near the drive-through part of the bank and like just drive up to the ATM and do it there. But like rarely ever need to do that. Why use the ATM? If you go inside, you get a Dum Dum Pop. I want to know what else your grandma doesn't use because she doesn't trust the internet.
The newsman.
I mean, he's like, I mean, I remember, like, when you had to go into a bank because you needed to deposit a check. Because, like, you know, these days, there's no reason for me to ever need to go to a bank. Because, like, I just don't need cash for anything. And, like, everything is done online. And, but, like, I first got I first got my real own bank account when I went to college, and I got like a book of checks, and I was sent off to college, and like at my college, I think they had some sort of a place inside the college where you could like cash checks or something. Like I didn't have to go to the actual bank. I had to go to the actual bank to buy a phone card so that I could call home because we had no phone. Like, when I was first to college, I never had a cell phone at college. And when I first got there, we didn't even have, like, a dorm phone that was, like, there was a phone, but you needed to pay for it with a phone card. And I had to walk to the bank, which was, like, 5 fucking miles or something stupid to buy the damn phone card. And that's not what I was talking about. But I remember when I was in college, like, everything was basically paid for with checks. There was no, like, oh, go online and enter your credit card information. Like, nobody would put their credit card information online. Amazon didn't exist. None of that was secure. So, you know, if you wanted, you'd have to mail a check if you wanted to buy anything, or cash a check, and then check.
Check the check.
No, it did not, Doom. My mom is 70 years old, almost 71, and she trusts ATMs, but at least I think she does, but she doesn't, like I said, she doesn't use them.
Yeah.
I guess they just like going through the drive-thru. Yeah, kids these days, they can't even sign their names because it's in cursive. But like our grandmother who died in 2006, you know, what year was she born? Do you know?
27.
So she would be in her 90s by now if she was alive.
There's a bomb.
Do you know what year Grandpa Bob was born?
25. And his birthday is on Thanksgiving this year.
1925. Okay, so so he would have been 96 this year, but he died in 1999. Yeah, that's very similar to us, Lizard. Our dad was 47 and our mom was 50. Okay, but when I was born, my dad was 32. And he had been married, our parents had been married for like 8 or 9 years before I was born. So they could have been younger, but, you know, or I could have been older. If they had had us sooner, me and Ratmus would have been born in the 70s like more similar age to our friends from that time who, had the Burger King cabinet and all those Star Wars toys. Ratmus and I could have had vintage Star Wars toys instead of vintage Masters of the Universe and Ghostbusters toys, which, we totally didn't take any good care of, right? Because, I don't remember us having any Star Wars toys in the 80s, except, maybe a little Luke Skywalker action
We
figure.
had a Darth Vader, too.
Okay, I don't remember the Darth Vader, but I remember Luke Skywalker. So maybe we had one Luke and one Darth Vader, but we didn't really... It wasn't really big in our lives. We were much more into Masters of the Universe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters.
Start sucking.
Yeah, that's a fantasy that, I have for sure. Well, I mean, if you were going to save anything, you should definitely save your Pogs and NES games, right?
Yes.
Ratmus, do you still have your Pogs?
I got my Scugs Pogs, right?
Yes.
Shit. Jeff.
But we don't have our NES games from our childhood because, after the Super Nintendo came out, as I said, we sold our NES and all of our games to Funko Land. But then, the following year or so, we bought a used NES from Funko Land and started rebuying used NES games from Funko Land. You have the Peanuts Collector Pogs. Whoa. Sometime in the 90s, I bought from someplace online. I don't know if it was through a magazine or some sort of sci-fi magazine thing. Had this thing where it's you can buy these Quantum Leap pin sets, a set of 4 pins about Quantum Leap. And I bought them, and I kept them, perfectly, they're not in a box or anything, but they're totally saved, mint in a thing. And, I don't know how rare they are, but I can't imagine that they're common. I would think and hope that maybe they're rare and worth something, but I've never, tried to look them up. Does anyone care about a Quantum Leap? Maybe people just don't care. But I like to think that it's a nice collectible that I don't think very many people have.
I think so too, dude.
I think in the future everything's going to be digital, so anything that's not, should be worth a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
We should try to sell, VHS tapes for hundreds of dollars and, make hipsters think that they're so effing rare and collectible.
Yes.
Well, yeah, pop figures, yeah. I don't think pop figures are ever going to be collectible because they're, unless it's something that was only given out at Comic-Con once, and even then it's it's you could probably buy it for $50 or $100 or something. It's not going to be worth anything really important.
My girlfriend has some Beanie Babies, and she was talking to me about trying to get rid of them because they bought a bunch when it was part of the craze, and now they're garbage. And a week ago, she was looking she's just curious what they're worth, and she was like, "Oh my god,
Garbage Pail Kids cards." Yeah, I mean
but there's 50,000 of them.
Yeah, I don't think Garbage Pail Kids cards are going to be worth so much that you can retire, but I think it's probably a cool I think it's cool to have, and I think if you have something like that, I think you should keep it and worship it. But yeah, the thing about pop figures is somehow I started getting a lot of these fucking pop figures. Oh, that's cool. Oh, here's a pop figure, blah, blah, blah. And it's now I've got a whole shelf full of them. And it's kind of they're just taking up space. They're not really worth anything. I don't play with them. I don't want to be buying these and filling up my house with these pop figures. But at the same time, I don't want to get rid of the ones that I have. So I'm going to
save and rest because I got low stuff. Pass the dutchie.
Some things just have sentimental value. And yeah, I have amiibos, which, you know, as I said, there was an old stream where I was like, I don't care about amiibos. I'm not going to collect amiibos. But then Super Mario Maker came out, and it was like really advantageous. If you really wanted to play Super Mario Maker, it was advantageous to have a bunch of amiibos. So I started buying them. Now I have a shelf full of amiibos, which still have important functionality on certain games, so I'm okay with it.
See. Upstairs. What's a trouser snake?
And, you know, I try to keep things with sentimental value, you know, gifts that people have given me. DK and Steffi gave me this really awesome looking Mega Man that lights up. That's really cool.
Oh, baby.
What was the other thing I was going to mention?
Everybody's leveling up. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those things where it's like it basically can mimic the RF signal or something. So it's kind of like the amiibo equivalent of one of those EverDrives, you know, for playing a million ROMs
like
or something.
Etsy, you can buy like coins or cards that like have amiibo effects.
Which is probably totally illegal according to Nintendo. Oh, refrigerator magnets. Yeah, I'm totally proud of the fact that I have a United States Marine Corps refrigerator magnet that I bought at the Richard Nixon Presidential Library gift shop. How many people can say that? I'm totally proud of that fact. No, I did not steal it. You know, and you know why? Because I'm not a crook. And Ratmus can attest that I'm doing the, you know,
Yes.
the Richard Nixon pose where you say that.
Stop poisoning Jeff.
Round playing cards. We have a lot of playing card decks. You know, we have Indiana Beach playing card decks. I got these really nice Star Wars playing cards and Indiana Jones playing cards, and we use them to, you know, play cards with. We have a shoebox full of like card games and
Play strip solitaire with.
Uno and playing cards and things like that. Yeah, dude, you should become a koi player in real life. All it takes is like months of you know, studying and practice to even learn how to play the fucking game properly.
But then you're good.
Speaking of pins and Indiana Beach, I think it was on the official Indiana Beach YouTube channel. I saw a video where they're now making like collectors pins. They were like, we're going to be making a whole set of pins, and like some of them are going to be available for the whole year. Some of them are only going to be available for a limited time. Some of them are only going to be available physically at Indiana Beach. Some of them will also be available online to purchase and stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't really want to get into paying money and messing around with that. But if we were able to go to Indiana Beach, you know, I might buy one. I'm sure you could buy like a 90th anniversary pin online. I don't know how much they're charging for it, but, you know, it's like pins and stickers. It's like, where do you even put stuff like that?
Yeah.
Well, they did not actually shut down Quack. Did you not hear about that? But like, somebody bought Indiana Beach and somebody reopened it in the middle of COVID, which I think was a horrible mistake, but it's Indiana. What are you going to do?
Let's see, do a cup of life noodles. Easy. Like how the shit gets all red. Hey, she keeps smelling the damn guide.
Sadie wants to smell those scratch and sniff cards.
Here. Yeah, I accidentally just closed it, but I think this is the last mole.
Here, Sadie, sniff this NES. Sniff this NES stink card, and Sadie would probably die if she did that. I know, I almost died. I did, Song and I visited Monticello, which, as you totally know, is the home of Thomas Jefferson. And in the gift shop, I bought these, commemorative, oversized, large dollar coins, and, they're not worth anything. They're probably, a total waste of money or something. But I think it looks really cool, and it's a memento of that time that Song and I went to Monticello, so... Finally, it's time to fight the third strongest mole. But is this the last mole that you had?
Are they all the third strongest?
Flavored markers? Yeah, I never sniffed them or ate crayons or did anything like that. Thankfully. They all claim to be the third strongest? What the hell? Bad buffalo, yes.
Bad buffalo. It's a coin of defense. Steve Kerr.
Someone should probably equip that, says Doom. Crushed pennies. Yeah, those souvenir pennies. I'm sure we have souvenir pennies from Indiana Beach, and maybe some museums or something.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who was holding it though.
I went to the Indiana Beach website to their shop. And all it has here to buy are season passes and beach bucks, which is basically just money that you put on a card so that you can, use the card, anywhere at Indiana Beach to pay for things.
Now we get a teddy bear.
So I don't see anything like buying pins here.
All right, so I just go back to the guy.
Disney dollars. They used to call it a cool cash card. I don't know why they're calling it beach bucks now. Probably the new owner. Talk to the guy, rest, and head back to Forside.
Okay.
Live music. Yeah, somehow they're still having live bands play there because Indiana has no laws or something. Or at least the laws they do have suck. Oh wait, we're not supposed to talk about politics, right?
Talk to the guy that's here, or did he leave?
Let's check out dining and snacking at Indiana Beach. Ryan's Pronto Pup? Who the hell is Ryan?
Oh shit.
Lizard said cash him outside. How about that? Wait, there's a place called Earl's Pizzeria? Is that what they're calling that pizza place? That used to be Noble Romans?
Fucking Roman. Even the teddy bear's got the meat sweats.
Ballroom? What the... Coming soon, coming soon. Coming soon taco shop?
Coming soon Taco Bell. Alright, I guess this is a good stopping place.
Huh. It says there's a place called Crow's Nest. Pulled pork sandwiches, chicken and tuna, hot dogs, chili, chicken nuggets, blah, blah, blah. Near the south entrance under the Ferris wheel. Yes, and AOC totally streams on Twitch and talks politics. But I was talking about, my... Wait, are we done? Oh, yeah, I guess it's time. I was talking about my stream rules, not to talk politics or religion, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, well, I guess that's... we're going to wrap it up here. Ratmus is totally going to copy the save file, right?
Mm-hmm.
I try not to watch diners, drive-ins, and dives, Triple D, because I don't find it to be interesting, because all it is guy just eating all this awesome food that I'm never going to be able to eat. So, all I do is, I'm hungry, I want that food. Oh, it's in Seattle, I'll never be able to eat it. Oh, what the fuck?
Yes. Alright, bye everyone. Buy some pump.
I mean, actually, my dad gave me this thing where there's some restaurant sort of near our house where it's like, Guy Fieri is setting up a pop-up shop and you can order these crazy things, but you have to order through Uber Eats or Dine and Dash or the Froyo Zone or some nonsense like that. So you can get a Guy Fieri cheeseburger with donkey sauce or something only through Uber Eats, and I'm like, fuck that shit.
Donkey balls.
Alright, Ratmus and Sadie are leaving in disgust and rage. So yeah, that's the end of the stream. As I said, EarthBound will continue in 2 weeks. 1 week from today, we'll have some sort of a rerun vodcast. You guys will totally love that, I'm sure. And my next stream, if I'm not dead, should be Friday night Jackbox night. So everybody come by Friday night for Jackbox. And yeah, that's the end of the stream. Bye, everyone.